Hi, boys and girls. For this week, for your Monday writing activity, you will be doing page number 20 right here in your Your Turn practice book, the Wonders Your Turn practice book. For this activity, you need to first read the directions. Read the draft model. Use the questions to help you add describing details. So this is the draft model. I share a room with my sister. We have bunk beds. My bed is on top. So now what they'd like you to do is they'd like you to read these 3 questions or thoughts and add to the draft model. The first one says, what place is the writing about? So what room is it about? What are the describing details? So talk about that they're bunk beds, that the bed is on top. Those help us have a little bit better visual about what they're writing about. Also, you're going to talk about what other describing details could you add to the writing. So down below, the actual activity goes like this. Now, revise the draft by adding describing details to help readers picture the room in their minds. So I'm thinking that I'm going to add a little bit of a describing detail about what type of room they are in. So I am thinking if it's a bunk bed, that it is going to be in a bedroom. So we would then write, I share and I'm going to add a little bit of detail. I'm going to say a bedroom, not just a room. Make sure that when you're practicing your writing, you're doing a really good job of staying on the lines. So I share a bedroom with my sister. Now you're going to notice that I may end up running out of space, but we'll deal with that when we get there. And then I'm going to put a period. And then it says, we have bunk beds. So we could talk about, are they tall bunk beds? Are they colorful bunk beds? What's an adjective? So let's do our space. We have, and I'm going to say tall. Tall bunk beds. I like the word tall. Makes me think that they're almost touching the ceiling. Bunk beds. Now you're going to notice that if you look, I have one more sentence, but I'm out of space. So I'm going to write it very carefully down here. I'm going to give myself another line. Just go ahead and do that. I'm going to move it up so you can see it in the screen a little bit. Good. And the one says, my bed is on top. So you could say, my bed is on top. And then I'm going to add a little sentence to that, another detail. My bed is on top. And then I'm going to say, it has a ladder. It has a ladder. So as you're working through this, you're trying to make it more interesting to the writer. So have fun. Remember, you use the draft model and you want to add more details. Good job. I look forward to seeing your stories when you're done. You can read them to me or take a screenshot or both. Have fun.